Hello and welcome back to Things and Makeup. Today I want to talk about some skincare that I had been using last month. So we're just going to do like a ranking style. I've seen quite a few different YouTubers do it this way and I think it's kind of fun. So we're going to go ahead and rank some skincare. Now I do have a couple hair care products in there as well that I've been trying out. And yeah, if you're interested in that, we're going to leap right into those. I think I have about 15 items. But yeah, so we're just going to sit here and talk about them. At the very bottom, at the very bottom of my list is from Skin & Company. It is their Truffle Therapy Whipped Cleansing Cream. So I got this in one of my subscription boxes. Don't ask me which one because I honestly don't remember. But I was like, you know what? We're going to give it a shot. I am always looking for new cleansers. And with sensitive skin, you know, you kind of have to be a little bit more picky. And I was like, well, it's just a cleanser. We'll just give it a shot. I put this on my face. And it literally, one, stunk so bad. I guess I'm just not a fan of like truffle oil because I did not find this a pleasant smell. So the smell was the first part. And not only did it smell using it, because some products they do smell, but then they dissipate. This scent lasted on my face for hours. So that was problem number one. Problem number two was my face felt like it was on fire for hours. I don't mean like 20 minutes, half an hour. No, hours. My face hurt with this stuff. And no, it's automatically like, it's off my list. So yeah, if you ever try the whipped cleansing cream with truffle extract by Skin & Company, be warned. If you have sensitive skin, do it on a small spot first. Because yeah, I was in so much pain. It was just, my face was red. It was on fire. It was hot. Like, it was so hot to the point that I actually took my temperature because I thought I was running a fever. And here my skin was just on fire. It had nothing to do with a fever or anything like that. So yeah, that's at the bottom of my list. Now, competing for last place was a charcoal deodorant. It's a natural charcoal deodorant with grapefruit and bergamot smell. And it's by Cleo Coco. I also got this in a box. And I was like, oh, a natural deodorant. Because the big thing now is like, oh, all of your deodorants have aluminum in them. And they're not good for you. Because, yeah, you don't want to be putting aluminum in your pores. And I get that. However, the smell of this wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. It's, you know, it's a very natural smelling deodorant. That's fine. I got used to the smell. It actually smells like the shampoo from Dr. Squatch. That's what it is. Couldn't remember it. Oh my gosh. Because my boyfriend uses the Dr. Squatch hair care and body soaps, and they smell wonderful. I love the smell of this. But using this made me smell worse than not using any deodorant at all. And that's not why I use deodorants. And I know some people have had the same issue with natural deodorants, that your body is just, you know, trying to adjust to it. But I found myself like, I would put this on after my shower. I would put it on first thing in the morning, you know, and it just made me smell so much worse as the day went on. In the beginning, it smelled great. I was like, oh, I love the smell of this stuff. And I just started to stink. It wasn't even that it was like a 95-degree day or anything like that. Like, I just started to stink sitting around like watching horror movies. And that's not okay with me. I am not okay with just randomly stinking. And then when I, started smelling, I was like, well, maybe if I put more on. Let me tell you, BO and this stuff, it just, no, it was awful. I smelled so bad for so long. And like, I was like, okay, well, maybe my body just has to get used to it. I kept trying it and kept trying it and kept trying it. And finally I was like, there's no way I'm going back to my secret deodorant, because like I can't handle this stuff. It's making me stink. And I was not okay with that. So yeah, Cleo Coco natural deodorant. It's not for me. It may work better for somebody else, but for me, it just, no, no. Okay, coming in at number 12. And this really upsets me because I love a lot of products from this company. I just don't like this one. This is from Glow Recipe. This is the Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. It's supposed to be calming and hydrating. So again, got this in a subscription box. I love getting skincare in a subscription box because like if I would spend what this costs on a full size, like I think this is a full size. If I would spend the money on this, try it twice and hate it, I would be so upset. And I'm not that kind of person that returns products. Like I'll find somebody to use this. But anyways, the reason I don't like it, it's not that it stinks. It's not, I get scent-induced migraines, so I can't handle really strong scents anyways. But like, it's definitely an artificial banana, of course. But the scent isn't, it's really not that bad. It's very light. It doesn't last very long. What I didn't like was the texture. I have issues with certain textures. Maybe I'm the only person and I'm a crazy person, but certain textures I just can't handle. And this was one of them. When I stuck my finger in this to try and put this on my face, and it came out like a thick souffle, and it's just like, it's that hard, it's like that hard cooked egg. You know what I mean? Where it's not runny, but it's not really fully cooked, and it's just like that that weird like gooey but not solid but not really runny texture. Like I don't know, there's just something about that texture that just doesn't work for me. I'm gonna give it to my mom or somebody and see, if what they think about it, but for me, this just wasn't my bag. So yeah, unfortunately this is coming in pretty low on my list, but I love Glow Recipe. Some of their stuff just smells amazing. It works wonderfully. This just wasn't it for me. Now at number 11, I have from Project Beauty their Hairgurt. This is an almond honey, and it's an intense repair yogurt hair mask. Again, this worked kind of. It was, I've tried a lot of hair masks. I actually have another one in this video that's ranked much higher. But for me, the smell just wasn't that great. I'm not a huge fan of like honey scented things. It worked as a hair mask. It made my hair feel really nice and soft. Was it the best hair mask I've ever tried? No. Because I got it in a beauty box. Am I okay with it? Yeah, I'll probably end up using it up. But yeah, it just wasn't my favorite. It worked. It did what it was supposed to. I just didn't care for the way it smelled. So that was really why it's coming in so low on my list. So if you've ever seen Samantha March's ranking videos, which she does great ones and very thorough reviews, and I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a product, go check out her ranking videos. But like those were the really bad products. Those were like absolute fails for me. Not really my bag at all. From here on, they're okay. They're not something that I'm like, oh my God about, but they're not bad. Like they're okay. They're good products. But I have next the 111 Skin what is this? Theorem Day Cream. So I got this in an Allure beauty box. As I throw it, you know, that happened. Back to the 1-in-1 skin that I decided to throw. I got this in an Allure beauty box. I'll link it down below the video for that one. And it's a moisturizer. It's a facial moisturizer. My skin didn't have any problem with it. There's not really, I don't think, yeah, there's a very light scent to it. It's definitely more of like a perfume scent. Now, I did notice that it didn't linger very long on the skin, which I appreciate. However, I'm going to use this because it's almost $300. Will I ever repurchase it? No. I am not a person that is going to spend $270 on a moisturizer for my face. Like, unless it's going to put itself on my face and make me look like I'm 20 again, no. I'm never going to repurchase this. And that was the only thing, like, that's wrong with it, really, is the price. For me, I'm not somebody that is willing to spend $300 on, how many ounces is this? 1.7 ounces. I don't care if this lasts me the rest of my life. I will never repurchase it. So that's kind of why this fell so far on my list. It was nice, made my skin soft. Did I see any miracles happening with it? No. Do I look like, Ariana Grande? No. I'm not. That's my review of it. It's nice. Number 9. Sorry, I keep looking over at my notes just to see what I had written down. This is from Akar Skin. It's a Restore Eye Serum. And again, it's just a little eye serum. A little goes a long way with this. I didn't have to use but maybe like a drop and a half to do both eyes. Like I would just put a drop on my finger, rub my fingers together, and kind of pat it underneath my eyes. It's nice. It's a thicker serum. It's not, you definitely feel it when you put it on. Now it does eventually sink into, your skin and stuff. There is a little bit of a scent to it. But it's nothing like crazy as I sit here and sniff it. Yeah, it's more like if you walked into like a spice shop almost. It's a warmer scent to it. But it's not like overwhelming. It didn't give me a migraine, which is a plus. But it's an eye serum. Is it nice? Sure. Is it one that I love? Not really. For me, it was just a little too thick. I could feel it there for a long time. And I have a texture issue. So I don't like that feeling of stuff just like clinging and sitting there. Like, I like to feel like I don't have anything on at all. Like, that's my ideal. Like, I did all of my skincare today. My face feels great. But, like, I've had some agitation because now we're getting into colder months, so my face is drying out. Even with moisturizer and everything, it's still drying out. I have psoriasis on my face, and I was just having a really rough skin day today. So that's why there's only eye makeup and lipstick. Deal with it. That's how I do my makeup when my face is bothering me. But yeah, this I've just kind of started backing away from just because it is so thick on my under eye. I'm just not a fan of that. Did I notice anything crazy? Like, did it take away the bags underneath my eyes? No. Did it improve the look of them? A little bit. But yeah, it's just fine. It's a fine product. It's nothing spectacular. So yeah, it's the Akar Skin Restore Eye Serum. Number 8 is the E.l.f. Mintmelt Minty Fresh Cooling Cleanser. I like this. It's a nice cleanser. I use it as a second cleanser once I take my makeup off. Like, I use another product in this lineup, which I'll talk about later. And I use it, take all my makeup off, and then I like to use another cleanser at the end of the day. And I have no problem with this. It's a nice cleanser. It doesn't smell very strongly. There is a small minty smell. There's no tingling, there's no burning, there's no like crazy mint effects. Like, it's not like a plumping gloss. Like, you're not going to feel that stinging and burning and like mint feeling, like menthol feeling. But it does give you like a nice little cooling effect. It takes, the rest of my makeup off. I have no problem with it. It's a nice just cleanser on its own. Doesn't leave behind any kind of like film or residue where I feel like I still need to go in and like really go ham with like a toner or a tonic or something to try and get that last little bit of that cleanser off. Like, I'm definitely going to use this again. It was a really nice product. It's really cheap. So yeah, I highly recommend this. It's really good. The reason it's just farther down on my list is because I like these other products better. Next I have here, it's from Hanskin. It's Real Complexion Hyaluron Skin Essence. And again, it's a humongous bottle. I got this in I believe in an Allure box as well. But it is 10.14 fluid ounces. Like, I most likely will never go through this. But it's nice. I don't have any problems with it. There's no like horrible smell or anything to it. It's just a nice essence. It's a nice skin essence, and it's got hyaluronic acid in it. So, there's that. But yeah, it's just, it doesn't look like I've even used any, but like, I just take this and I put a little bit in my hand and kind of rub my hands together and then just kind of like press it into my skin. You don't need a whole lot. You need like 4 or 5 drops to do your entire face. Like, so this is going to last me forever. Again, it's just, I have other products from last month that I enjoyed more. Coming in at number 6, I have the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I love this. Like, you can see, I'm using this. This isn't like, oh, I tried it twice and I don't like it. No, I actually love this. I still use this. I'm using it, every morning, every night. I love it. It's a nice little mist. It's got a really gentle mist, so you don't like get these like all over your face. But I use it with my skincare. I don't use it over makeup. Coming in at number 5. I haven't really had the best luck with like makeup removers. A lot of them have a lot of alcohol in them. They dry out my face so bad. They make my face burn. They smell awful. They're too cheap. They're too expensive. Whatever the matter is. But I went ahead and I got the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Cleansing Towelettes to remove my makeup. These things are amazing. They smell good. They don't burn my face. They get rid of makeup like in a white, like I had a full face of makeup on. Foundation, primer, bronzers, like I had the whole get up on. And it took me one makeup wipe to remove everything on my face. Like everything. It was just gone. And I couldn't believe it because I was like, oh, do I really feel like doing the melt and cleansing? And I didn't feel like messing with it. And I was like, we're really going to give these wipes a test. Like, are they going to be better than a melt? They were pretty darn close. There was less mess. I didn't have water running all over the place. I didn't have to worry about getting stuff in my eyes. It was just, zoop, everything came off. It was great. Like I said, didn't bother my skin. I use them all the time. They're amazing. Great wipes. Highly recommend them, especially if you have drier skin. These won't dry your face out using them all the time. Now, I believe, yeah, there's still a little bit of alcohol in these, but these are probably the best ones I've ever come across. They, like I said, they don't burn my skin. They don't bother my skin. If anything, my skin feels nice and clean, almost like I used a cleanser just using a wipe. But yeah, highly, highly, highly recommend these. Coming in number 4. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I have the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Meltaway Cleansing Balm. This stuff is the bomb. Seriously. It was a little weird the first couple of times because, you know, it's got like a nice little like spatula thing that you can, you know, scoop it out, which I appreciate with these things because it is like, it's a solid balm kind of product. The first couple of times was a little weird. You know, you warm it up a little bit in your fingertips and then you start rubbing it on and rubbing it on. And like, just again, it was a weird texture for me. But it worked really nicely. It got all of my makeup off my face. You know, I'm still getting used to having full face of makeup. I've said in my previous videos that this year has really been the first year that I've been even able to experiment with different foundations and concealers and things like that, blushes, bronzers. This is my go-to look for years since I was a teenager. It was eyes and lips. That was it. Because my skin has always been so sensitive that I haven't been able to wear foundations. But I've got it to a point now that aside from, you know, a couple breakouts, newer breakouts, that are really irritated, I've been able to play around with foundations and stuff. And this stuff is amazing. It's very gentle on the skin. It doesn't take a lot of scrubbing. It's just a lot more massaging motions than like that scrubbing with like a wipe, for instance. Those wipes, they don't count. Those ones are really, really nice. You don't have to scrub. You just wipe. But yeah, this is really nice. If you're looking for a balm, it is a little bit more expensive, but you get so much product in here. Like it's almost 3.5 ounces. So, and you don't need a lot. You just take a gloop, you know, and then you rub it in until all of your makeup melts off. You know, and then I do go in with a cleanser afterwards. But yeah, this is really great. You should really try it out if you haven't. And I'm sure you might have. It's not a new product. It's just new to me. So there's that. Farmacy Green Clean. Coming in at number 3, I have the Pure Heals by Nature Village Pore Clear Black Charcoal Cleansing Foam. Now, I wouldn't say that this is a foam. It comes out more like a almost Vaseline texture, if you would, like a squeezable Vaseline texture. It's a little bit thicker, but I love this. Absolutely, I use this every freaking day to wash my face. It is just, it's nice on the skin. There's no scent to it. It doesn't, you know, bother my skin at all. Some days I don't feel like doing the rest of my, you know, face routine. Some days I just wash my face. It happens. But I don't feel like my face is dried out by this. I mean, it always feels nice and nourishing, moisturized. I highly recommend this. This was a great find as far as a cleanser goes. Now, I am more likely to use this in the morning instead of after makeup. But again, it doesn't leave like a film on my face. I don't feel like I have to go in and use like an exfoliator or something else on top of it to remove it. It just feels really nice. It washes away nice and easy, and my face just feels great afterwards. So yeah, highly recommend this. Plus, it comes out silver, and it's just funny when you see your face covered in silver cleanser. Just me again? Oh well, I like it. I really, really like this. So again, that's in at number 3. Highly recommend this. Will probably most definitely be purchasing this again when this runs out. Coming in at number 2, I have from Nature Lab Tokyo the Perfect Smooth Shampoo and Conditioner. Now these came, I believe, in an Allure box. If I had to guess, these were in an Allure box. And like I said, I've been having a lot of trouble lately. I don't know if it's stress related or what, but I've been noticing my hair falling out at great lengths. Like, I mean, like clumps. Like, I can brush it before I get in the shower, and there's a full brush head that I have to clean out. I can get in the shower, and there's just so much of it falling out in the shower. Then I brush it when I get out of the shower, and there's another brush head full of it. Now, granted, these are small, but as you can see, like I used like almost all of these, and I probably got like 7 to 8 washes out of this. And I've noticed, because I only wash my hair every couple of days, I don't, wash it every day. I don't even dry shampoo it because of the psoriasis on my scalp. It just makes it itch. Now, if I'm like going out or I want to film or whatever, I'll use a little bit of dry shampoo, but I usually won't use it until like the day before I know I'm going to be washing my hair, because when dry shampoo sits in my hair longer than like 24 hours, it just makes me itch like crazy. It doesn't matter what brand I've used. I have tried so many different ones, and still after like 24 hours of it being in my hair, I have to wash my hair. I can't stand it. But anyways, I've noticed now that I've switched to these, I still have a lot of hair falling out. Now, I'm going to admit I'm 36. I'm not a spring chicken. It could just be age. It could be stress. There's a lot going on in my life right now. But yeah, I've noticed that with using these and the next product, that not as much hair is falling out. It's still falling out, but I want to get full sizes of these and continue using just this and the next product for like a solid month. And I'll come back and be like, hey, I've noticed a drastic reduction, or my hair has stopped falling out, Now I'm not noticing like any patches or thinness in my hair. My hair is still nice and thick, but it just seems like there's a lot falling out. But yeah, these have been working really nice. There's no real scent to them. And what scent there is, it's really light. And for the full size containers of these, I think it was like $18. And you get like 10 ounces for this shampoo, and then it sells you like really nice big bottles, and then you get you can buy refill packs that you just refill the glass bottles with then. And I'm like, that's a really awesome idea. They are on Ulta. I did look into it because I'm seriously considering buying more of this. My hair has really taken very well to this. It's soft. It definitely looks nicer, feels nicer. One thing I will say though, that when I would put the conditioner the whole way up onto my scalp, because it says to start at the roots and then work your way up. So the first couple times I did it, I noticed within like 36 to 48 hours, my hair was so greasy. But when I would only put it up, like the part that hangs down in the back, and I wouldn't go up onto the top, it wouldn't be nearly as greasy. Now, obviously, after a couple of days, my hair needs washed anyways. But yeah, if you don't use the conditioner the whole way up on your scalp, it'll last you a couple days longer. When I put it the whole way up, now I do have greasier hair. When my hair gets dirty, it does get that dirt, like brown grease kind of texture. But yeah, I really love these. I'm definitely looking into getting a full size of this. Like I said, I want to do it for like a solid month. I want to try these and the hair mask that I'm really enjoying, because I've noticed a significant difference in my hair with the #1 product on the list. But these I highly recommend, and they have different ones. Like this is for Perfect Smooth Color Protectant. They also had like a repair one. They had another one. Like, look into them. See if it's something that might fit your life. But what I'm noticing is that my hair is different. It's very different. It's much softer. It's just nicer. and I'm not losing as much of it. So for me, this was a win. And again, I love getting stuff like this. Like small products, yeah, the full size is only 18 bucks, but I never would have reached for something like this. Like I just wouldn't have. And it doesn't leave like, there are some products, if you've used like natural shampoos and things like that before, you know that when you go back to like a regular like Garnier Fructis or Tresemme or whatever, like your hair just sometimes feels like there's like this extra film, like there's this extra weight to your hair. With these, I've completely noticed that my hair is lighter. It doesn't feel like it's like, I don't know, just even washing it is a nice experience. There's a little bit of a lather. It's not a huge lather. Yeah, highly recommend these. Think you should check them out. Throwing them. That's what I do. I throw things around here. And then the number one product that I'm one of those people that like spending a lot of money on hair care. It's just never been my bag, but this might be something that I have to buy like the full size of, because I have known seriously seen a drastic difference in my hair. It's softer, it's fluffier, it's wonderful. And it's the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. I got a sample size of this. I'm going to have to buy the full size. This stuff is amazing. But then again, I think I kind of want to just keep buying little sample sizes of it, because I don't like having to stick my hand down into jars. And this is sold in like a tub. It's in a tub. And I'm like, oh man. But it's great. Rach loves, talks about it all the time. And I finally got it. And I know why she talks about it all the time. It's amazing. If you have hair, you need it. Yep, that's what I'm saying. If you have hair, you've got to try it. Just try it. I thought, oh, it's a gimmick. Oh, she's sponsored by them. You know, like I've always liked her reviews. She's very honest about her reviews. But I thought, oh, she gets sponsored by them. It's amazing. It really is amazing. Try it out. Your hair is going to love you for it if you do. So yeah, this was my number one product this month, because I, like, even after the first time using it, I noticed a difference. So, but yeah, that was my ranking video. The last 14 skin and hair care products that I used last month. So let me know. Let me know, have you tried any of these out? What do you think? Am I using some of these wrong? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this. If you wanted to see me rank more things, now I am going to do another video ranking some of the makeup products, the last so many makeup products that I've used. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see monthly videos like this, let me know. And then once I get into recording more and having more things, like more products of certain categories, then I can break those down into how I would rank them as somebody with sensitive skin. I really had a good time with this, and it was nice trying out things. Now I do have a couple things that I'm introducing this month just to try something different. See if I notice anything that I like more. I think I've already got 2 things that I enjoy a lot more. So yeah, that was my list. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you'd like to see more of me and my boyfriend, we have a gaming channel called D&D and Things. And it's here on YouTube. I will link it down below as well. Go check it out if you want to see some D&D stuff, some mental health talks, some gaming videos. Go over there, check it out. See what we've got going on. But yeah, as we like to say here, we hope that you continue being a beautiful, unrepeatable miracle, and I hope you have a wonderful day being a bum. And we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!